This is a presentation of KDLH Sports.
You're up there, boys! Full strength!
We're just gonna unload on them. Nobody likes to lose up here.
Red line to red line. Yeah, we're gonna come on hard! We're gonna come on hard!
The CCM Senior All-Star Hockey Show is brought to you by Northern Tool and Equipment and your local Hardee's.
Welcome to the CCM Senior All-Star Hockey Show. I'm Joe Stevens. The inaugural CCM Senior All-Star Hockey Game was played March 9th at Westman Arena in Superior. Now, the All-Star Hockey Game is the first time the area's high school seniors had the opportunity to play head-to-head. The players from across the Iron Range became one team, the Rangers, and players from the Lake Superior Conference were the Lakers. Those that were once opponents were now teammates. We'll have all the action, including the skills competition, coming up right after this. Welcome back to the CCM Senior All-Star Hockey Show. Now, being named to the All-Star team is quite an honor. Now, let's meet the players in the 1999 CCM All-Star Game for the Rangers. From Hibbing, Mike Fatici. From Evelyn Gilbert, Andy Sacchetti. From Greenway, Josh Miskovich. From Evelyn Gilbert, Steve Denny. From Hibbing, O.J. Bottoms. From Virginia, MIB, Andy Allen. From Grand Rapids, Jeff True. From Mesabi East, Keith Radke. From Virginia, MIB, Willie Buffetta. From Evelyn Gilbert, Dan Heitzman. From Hibbing, Steve Soikinen. From Hibbing, Rico Fatici. From Greenway, Bo Geisler. From Evelyn Gilbert, Troy Corpy. From Greenway, Adam Johnson. And the goalies from Greenway, Nick Ossifert. And from Evelyn Gilbert, Matt Yuhan. For the Lakers, from Duluth East, Nick Seary. From Hermantown, John Francisco. From Proctor, Jay Dardis. From Duluth East, Mike Marshall. From Duluth Central, Kyle Tomich. From Hermantown, Andy Corin. From Cloquet Esco Carlton, Dennis Leonardson. From Duluth East, Chad Roberg. From Silver Bay, Nick Johnson. From Duluth Denfeld, John Rodberg. From Duluth East, Ryan McKayla. From Silver Bay, John Conboy. From Duluth East, Mark Anunti. From Duluth Central, Nathan Green. From Hermantown, J.R. Bradley. And the goalies from Cloquet Esco Carlton, Adam Loxonin. And from Silver Bay, Greg Buell. Congratulations to all of the players. Prior to the game and other festivities, the players were quite excited about what was to come.
You always see the NHL All-Star games and you're like, you know, that'd be cool if they had a high school, and then all of a sudden they do have one this year. So it's going to be fun. Everybody's going to be fast, everybody's going to be real good. So it's going to be a quick game, and I think there's going to be a lot of scoring too.
What's cool about this All-Star game is that you get to play with a lot of people that you play against, and it makes it a lot more fun. Growing up, you play against them, and then you're on the same team, on the same line, going against other people.
You play against all these guys all season, good players, great players, and it's great to play with them now. You know, maybe step up the level a little more, and this should be really fun.
I think the format is very good. You know, with the fitting the Iron Range against the Duluth schools and our Lake Superior Conference Iron Range. I think right there creates a rivalry, which goes back many years, and I think that itself will create a more competitive atmosphere. Also, it's a great exposure for the kids. Some of the kids have plans next year, some don't. So for the ones that don't, it's a lot more exposure for them, and anytime they get an opportunity, it's a great thing.
Take a lot of pride in range hockey, and I always like to beat the city kids, and they're always cutting us down, and we got to try to get even with them.
I think there's going to be a lot of pride with the conferences on the ice, and I think you're going to see a very competitive game. I don't think you're going to see a regular all-star game, no check, with a lot of you might see a lot of scoring, but I think you're going to see some checks thrown and some real competitiveness shown.
The All-Star Game was not only a game of itself, but a skills competition as well. That is next. This is the CCM Senior All-Star Hockey Show on KDOH News Channel 3. A team is the combined talents of individuals, and prior to the game, players from both sides competed in a skills competition. Chris Long joins us once again. And Chris, these three skills today, the hardest shot, the speed, and the breakaway. Hardest shot, very key, because not only, obviously, it's a scoring opportunity, whether it gets by the goalie or on the rebound.
Right, and the trick is a lot of people won't realize that it's not arms. That a slap shot certainly looks like it's all arms, but what you got to do is you got to get low, and you got to get your back leg into it. When you're pushing off for the shot like that, your arms are almost taken completely out of it. It's all in the explosion out of that back leg. Of course, the other thing you need is a stick that's going to hold up to a 90-mile-an-hour slap shot. All right, another winner from the Iron Range team. It's Rico Fatici from Hibbing, 87 miles an hour. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't know. I just went out there and fired it as hard as I could. So it said, that's good.
What's the trick in that? I imagine it's got to be. It's a lot of people that maybe didn't play hockey think it's arms, but it's all legs, right?
Yeah, it's mostly legs. You know, you just put all your weight into it and get your arms into a little bit and fire it.
All right, Rico Fatici from Hibbing, 87 miles an hour. A lot of pros don't even shoot that hard. He won the slap shot competition.
And then another one, the next step in the competition was the speed category. We got some speedsters in the Northland this year. Sakati, Miskovich, Fatici, that first line for the Rangers. What does it take to be a good, fast skater?
Well, it's going to be interesting. It does sound kind of gimmicky, but remember, a lot of these guys' seasons are over. They might not remember to take their skates in to get sharpened. If these guys still have some dull edges from section or state playoff games, they're going to have trouble making those tight turns, but that is the important thing. On the turns, you got to lean real hard and trust your edges, because if you start to doubt your edges, you're going to slide a little bit. Just like skiing or auto racing, when you start to slide, you slow down. All right, we got the fastest skater with us from the Lake Superior team and the Duluth East Greyhounds, Chad Roberg. You're moving.
Well, if you ask anybody at my school all day, I was worried about falling going around the corners, and I stutter stepped a couple times, but I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of fast guys out here. I'm really honored, to tell you the truth.
What's the trick? Is it just trusting your edges or keeping your feet moving? What is it?
Well, one thing is you can't get too tight on the net, because if you get real close, you got to make a power turn. So if you come out a little bit wider, you get to get your feet moving going around the corner, and that helps.
Oh, he seems to know what he's doing. He finished first place in the fastest skater. Chad Roberg from Duluth East and from the Lake Superior team, the fastest skater in the skills competition.
And then the final competition in the individual skills, the breakaway.
This one, don't think. Just take the puck, skate in, look at what the goalie's doing, and shoot the puck. If you start thinking, you're either going to get too fancy or your brain's going to move faster than your hands and your feet, and you're going to mess up. From the goalie's point of view, pretty much the same thing. You focus on the puck in the shooter's hands, you let him come to you, you wait back and react a split second that he shoots. Hope you come up with it. All right, we're here with Matt Yuhan, the goalie on the winning team in the breakaway competition. What's the trick? You did all right out there.
I just stayed on him and waited until he made the first move, and lucky enough to stop it.
And now you got a little line on him for the game once it starts.
Yeah, this game's going to be fun.
All right, best of luck out there. Matt Yuhan from Evelyn Gilbert, the winning goalie in the breakaway competition.
Welcome back. Well, this game actually turned out to be a hard-hitting, fight for bragging rights sort of game. Let's go to All Sports 710 WDSM's Mark Fleischer for the first period call.
Allen out to center with some speed down the right side. Takes a shot. Loxonen a big save. Comes to the far point. Geisler a shot. And Loxonen has to come up with another save. Side of the Iron Range end. It'll be Adam Johnson trying to work it out. Picked up. There's a quick shot by Nick Johnson on goal. And Yuhan had to make the save. Knocked down at the point. Bradley a shot. Yuhan another save. And he pokes it over into the corner. Soikinen of Hibbing tosses it down inside of the end. And there's a quick shot poked through by Miskovich. Loxonen didn't really see it coming. It looked like an untie had him tied up. Here's Miskovich again. Miskovich in front. One-hander by Denny. Tried to knock it out of the air. Tied up along the boards. Tomic is over there. A little punch by Denny to Ryan McKella. And we are going to see a holding penalty handed out here. Now Marshall intercepts. Marshall in front of the goal. Off to Tomic, a backhand. Yuhan the save to Steve Denny. He gets a little check from John Rodberg, and now Kyle Tomic puts a nice check on Keith Radke. There's a centering attempt. Off Off the draw, trying to skate in. There's a quick shot from the far point by Steve Soikinen. Loxonen just got a piece of it. To center, Willie Buffetta. Buffetta, Bradley falls down. There's a quick shot. Loxonen has to make the save. Buffetta trying to feed it in front. That goes through traffic. And now it's knocked off the face mask of Dardis. Here's Dardis the other way. Dardis, a shot and a goal. Dardis just got around Adam Johnson, and Dardis puts it in. And the Lake Superior Conference team will take a 1-0 lead. Bringing it in for the LSC. There's a quick shot by Marshall that Yuhan has to make the save. Now the other way, Willie Buffetta. Buffetta feeds it in front. There's a one-timer on goal by O.J. Bottoms. Now Dardis to Francisco. Francisco down the left side. Yuhan comes out to poke it away. Tips around in front. Marshall, a quick shot. Yuhan the save.
So after one period, it was 1-0 Lakers. News Channel 3's Chris Long spoke with some of the first period stars.
A history-making goal, the first one in this game.
Yeah, it's excited. I was very excited, actually. I don't know, I can't get it. I gotta need a breather here, but it's a great feeling to know that you're the first one to score in the CCM All-Star game. It's one of the greatest feelings. You'll always remember it, you know?
Hard work. You beat two guys to the puck and scored.
Yeah, it was tough, but I managed to bury it, managed to put it away.
All right, Jay Dardis made the score 1-0.
So after one, we only had the one goal from Proctor's Jay Dardis. Will the play open up in the second? Let's find out.
Tried to push it ahead to Nick Johnson, picked off by Roberg. Leonardson, a quick shot. Yuhan the save, poked in by Roberg the second time. Nice job by Chad Roberg, just kind of knocked it down with his shoulder and batted it in. It was Dennis Leonardson that let it rip, but Roberg set the whole thing up. Now Siri to Francisco out to the far point, and Nunti, a shot through traffic. Yuhan just got a skate on it. Miskovich throws it ahead to Mike Fatici. Fatici, there's a one-timer just wide by Steve Soikinen. Picked up by True, feeds it over to Buffetta. Drops it back to Corpy, throws it towards the net. Loxonen made the save, made the second save, comes over and makes the third save. Francisco skates in, backhand. Oh, Yuhan somehow stopped it. That was a nice little head fake by Francisco. Looked back to see where the guy was behind him. They dropped the puck and he skated right in and went to his backhand. Off to Tomic. Tomic throws it towards the net. Kern tries to jam it in, and Yuhan the save. The CCM All-Star Game from Westman Arena. John Gilbert, John Hack, and myself, Mark Fleischers. Ossifert made the initial save. Thought he had it, but it fell down, and it was poked in. Second goal of the game by Jay Dardis. Feeding in front. Bottoms a one-timer to Heinzman, and a nice save by Buell.
Now that the competitive fires are stoked, we drop the puck for the third and final period. You'll enjoy it.
Swings it over for Soikinen. Soikinen brings it in, takes a shot, hits traffic, and came on goal, and Buell had to get a stick on it. There's a centering pass as Saketti's tackled from behind. Center to Soikinen. Soikinen to Miskovich, back to Soikinen, a shot, and Buell the save, and he'll cover up. It's played in by Nick Siri. Ossiford drops it off. Francisco a centering pass. Siri with a quick one, and Ossiford got a piece of it to Saketti. Saketti brings it in, drops it back for Mike Fatici. Fatici, oh, one-timer to goal by Miskovich. Nice pass from Mike Fatici to Miskovich, who let the one-timer go on the side of the net, and it's 3-1. Now Kern tries to come out front. Marshall backhands it towards the net, comes in front. Ossiford pokes it away, slammed in by Conboy on the rebound, and it's 5-1 LSC. Into the corner. Francisco in front. Dardis gets the hat trick. 6-1 on the feed from Francisco, the hat trick for Jay Dardis.
All right, Jay Dardis, the man of the match so far, the hat trick. How about the goal?
It was an unbelievable pass by Francisco. He's down low. He just saw me coming down the slot. I buried it again.
Are you done? Is 3 enough?
I don't know. We'll see. We have 4:45 left.
All right, Jay Dardis for Proctor made it 6-1 in favor of the Lake Superior squad.
Here's Green. Goes ahead. Tomic, a shot and a goal. Green feeds it to Tomic, lets it rip top of the circle, and it's 7-1. Centering pass, here goes Geisler, feeds it in front, 2 wide open, pushes it in. That'll go bottoms to Geisler, and Jeff True from Grand Rapids gets the goal.
So the scoring finally came in the final stanza as the Lake Superior Lakers come out on top by a final score of 7-2. The game may be over, but we still have lots of post-game activity for you, including the naming of the Marsh Nelson Most Valuable Players. Stay with us. With all of their energy now spent, the players were happy to finally get a break after the game. As the teams caught their breath, the MVPs were announced. KDLH is proud to award 2 Marsh Nelson Most Valuable All-Star Awards to players from the respective teams tonight. For the Rangers, Josh Miskovich. The winner of the Marsh Nelson Most Valuable All-Star Award for the Lakers from Proctor High School, Jade Artis.
This time, CCM and Kern Company would like to present the game MVP. And the winner of the MVP All-Star Award from Proctor, Jade Artis.
All right, I'll let the viewing public in on a little secret. After 2 periods, Jay Dartis had 2 goals, and I kind of grabbed him and said, Jay, if you score another, I'll make you the MVP. I didn't have anything to do with the award, but Jay, you did it, and you got the award. It's got to be fun.
Oh, it's great. It's a great feeling. No, I just wanted those skates mostly, though. That was another unbelievable pass by Francisco. It was down low, and he saw me in the front, right out there in the slot, and I put it away, so.
That happened on 2 of the 3 goals. You owe him dinner or a soda or anything?
No, I think I owe him something, so.
Looking forward to skating against him and some of these guys as you all move on to the next level. I know you guys will see each other next year in the USHL and then the WCHA after that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. A great game by Jay Dartis. 3 goals, each one prettier than the next. He is the game's MVP. All right, we had 2 MVPs in this game, 1 from each team. The representative for the Rangers next to me, Josh Miskovich from Greenway. Fantastic game.
Yeah, thank you.
Was everything you guys expected? It looked like it was a little more physical maybe than some of the fans were expecting to see.
Yeah, it was a little more physical. I didn't think we expected to get beat that bad, but I don't know.
It's got to be a fun tradition to know that hopefully 10, 15 years down the road, this game will keep going. You guys were here for the first one.
Yeah, if it keeps up, and its turnout was pretty good tonight. If it keeps up, I think it'll be a good deal for the people to come.
All right, it's Greenway's Josh Miskovich. He was the Iron Range team's MVP, scored a goal and had a fantastic game. Well, Duluth East coach Mike Randolph was the coach, and he probably will get all the credit, but the guy that was hyping the team up to this victory, the Lake Superior team captain, John Francisco from Hermantown. John, Jay Dartis got the MVP, but I don't think he could have done it without you.
Oh, hey, I'm just out here to have some fun. You know, Jay played a great game, and we managed to put the puck away 3 times, so hey, that's pretty impressive, you know. So
now we asked him if he owed you like a dinner or a soda or anything, thanks to the great passes. You expecting anything?
Maybe a skate, you know, maybe 1 skate. I'm not gonna ask for 2, but maybe 1.
It's gotta be a fun way to end things up for you guys. I know you guys had a tough run down at the state tournament with Hermantown. A nice, fun ending to a great high school career.
Oh, this is a great way to do it. I mean, there's a ton of people here tonight. It was great to see everybody out here, and I mean, our team played well. We came out and played, and you know, 7-2 is, you know, it's pretty surprising for an all-star game. You know, you think it'd be kind of low or you know, a lot of scoring, but managed to lopsided a little bit. But we played well, and we came out, and this was fun. I mean, it's a great way to end it, definitely.
Well, it's Lake Superior and Hermantown captain John Francisco. He captained the team to a 7-2 victory. All right, a win like that, you got to have great coaching. We've got a great coach next to us, Duluth East coach Mike Randolph, who led the Lakers to the 7-2 victory. Coach, that's going to be one of the better teams you've ever stood behind the bench of.
Well, it sure makes you look like a good coach, doesn't it? It was really fun to watch, and it was nice to see once about 8 minutes in, everybody kind of loosened up and started to make plays with the puck, and there were some pretty goals and some pretty goaltending going on there. So it was a fun game, I think, for the spectators to see.
I asked one of the players this, 10, 15 years from now when this game becomes the annual tradition, it's got to be kind of neat to be able to say that you were involved with the first one.
Oh, yeah, I just think it was a great night. Ryan Kern did a great job of promoting it. There was a really nice crowd, and just all the stuff that was involved in it. It was just a great night for these kids, and it was really nice to see.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Duluth East coach Mike Randolph led the Lake Superior team to their 7-2 victory. We are with the Iron Range coach Craig Homeland, normally of Evelyn Gilbert. A fantastic game tonight. Your team came up on the short end, but it certainly wasn't for a lack of effort.
No, they seemed to play a little. They got to the net a little bit better than we did, and every time we turned it over, they seemed to be in the right spot and put the puck away. They got a few bounces early and got ahead early, but our kids played hard. We only had one practice, so it's tough to get a lot of continuity. But overall, I think the kids had fun and they worked hard, and hopefully it would have went the other way or been a little closer.
Looked like the whole way through everybody pretty much had a good time, and also kind of a neat feeling for these guys to know they were involved in the inaugural event if this does become an annual happening.
Oh, sure. I think everybody enjoyed it, and people who put it on did a real nice job. Everything was first class, and I think the kids enjoyed it. Like I said, if the outcome would have been a little different, we'd enjoy it a little bit more.
All right, it's Craig Homeland, normally the coach of Evelyn Gilbert. Tonight, the coach of the Iron Range team. Team fought hard, but they did fall 7-2.
In honor of the late Marsh Nelson, Mr. Sports in the Twin Ports, KDLH News Channel 3 donated $500 towards the recipient's hometown amateur community hockey program in memory and honor of Marsh Nelson. Congratulations to both players. That'll just about wrap it up. As we leave you, we bring you more sights and sounds of the game. Thanks for joining us for the inaugural CCM Senior All-Star Game. I'm Joe Stevens. Your final score, Lake Superior 7, Iron Range 2. We'll see you next year.
Bow straight! You're gonna go around the net, okay? Tense. What do you say, Ann? Let's win that draw now, kid. Let's win that draw.
The CCM Senior All-Star Hockey Show was brought to you by Northern Tool and Equipment and your local Hardee's.
Enjoy it. Have fun. You guys earned it.
This has been a presentation of KDLH Sports.
I'm just setting a trap.